Update you on any developments in the case as they become available. Now to a scam we want to warn you about that targets grandparents. A person, usually pretending to be a grandchild, calls saying he or she is in trouble. The caller then asks for money to get out of the situation. Now, NBC 15's Madeline Anderson spoke to a Madison man today who says he fell for the whole thing. She joins us now with his story. Madeline?
Well, Brittany, the Federal Trade Commission received more than 25,000 complaints about elderly Americans who have been targeted for more than $110 million in 2011 alone. So it's a popular scam and one that's very convincing. Herman Freimiller usually only answers the phone if he recognizes the number. But last Monday, he says he was working in his study when a call came in on this line, which doesn't have caller ID. He decided to pick up anyway.
When they came on, I said, "Hi, Grandpa, this is Ian."
Herman believed he was talking to his 21-year-old grandson, Ian. Ian told him he was in Green Bay with friends and had gotten into a crash with another car and was cited for an OWI.
He then turned me over to this bogus guy that was supposed to be a court-appointed attorney. This attorney said, well, they needed to have $2,180 for the damages.
Convinced his grandson would be in more trouble if he didn't help, Herman headed to Walmart and wired the money. He was told to send it to Haiti, where the made-up occupants of the other car were supposedly from.
Any situation that involves wiring money should be considered a red flag, because once that money is wired, it's gone. There will be minimal chances that it can be recovered.
Michelle Reinen with the Bureau of Consumer Protection says this is a classic case of the so-called grandparent scam.
They often tell you, don't call, don't tell my family member, don't tell mom and dad, please just help me, and I'm too embarrassed by this.
Herman says he fell for it not once, but twice, and even almost a third time.
I don't think I'm a gullible person, and I think I have enough intelligence, but everything was so so convincing.
After the original call, he received 2 more requests for money from the fake attorney. Herman wired $2,000 again and was about to wire another $2 grand.
Well, that's when it all began to unfold. I went to Walmart again for the third time, and I'd showed him the first 2, and the service person at the service desk absolutely refused to send any more money. She said, this is a scam.
Herman immediately filed a police report and got in touch with Ian's mom to make sure everything was okay. He says he doesn't know if he'll ever get back the $4,200 he lost.
If I can save one individual from being bilked on a scam like this, I will feel I've been rewarded.
Now, some other tips to make sure you or someone you know doesn't get scammed. Ask a lot of questions that are very specific. Oftentimes, the scammers will have done some research ahead of time about the person they are trying to imposter. The best thing to do, first call Consumer Protection before taking any action. And if you are scammed, do what Herman did and file a police report.
Madeline, thanks. A Benedictine monk from Wisconsin has been